Podcast Network Asia.
Mahilig magpatawa si Kevin, pero sa likod ng mga jokes at punchline, may malalim siyang hugot sa buhay. Pakinggan natin ang kanyang kwento. This is the 11th episode of the Major Podcast with Venus Ra. At nagbabalik ho ang ating kaibigang boy papel na si Von. Von, buti na lang sinamahan pa rin tayo ngayon ni Von. Wow! Narinig nyo na ho, sinasabi ko sa inyong boses ni Von. Yes, alright. So, let me read the letter to you. Hey, Ate V. My name is Kevin from Taguig, and I feel so low. Besides the fact that I'm literally from Lower Bicutan and not Bonifacio High Street. In fairness, I'm at the lowest point in my life. Isang araw, nag-iikot ako sa department store. Nilapitan ako ng sales lady, sabay tanong sa akin, "Sir, ano pong hinahanap nyo?" Lumingon ako at sumagot, "Pagmamahal at pag-unawa." Ayun, natigilan siya at natulala. Charot lang, Ate V. In fairness naman dito kay Kevin. Kidding aside, may hugot talaga ako in life. Simula kasi pagkabata, pakiramdam ko never akong pinili. Nung grade 3 ako, I nominated myself as class president. Pero dalawa lang ang bumoto sa akin. Yung isa doon ako at yung isa pinsan ko. Pero pampalubag loob, I ended up being sergeant at arms. Di bale, mas powerful naman siya sa pagiging class president dahil ako ang naglilista ng noisy, in fairness. Tama naman. I'm the eldest of 3 and our dad left us when we were just kids. Sumama kasi si Papa sa kabit niya at iniwan kami. Umasa ako nung una na babalik siya but he never came back. Dinamdam ko yon. Inisip ko na baka we weren't good enough. Kaya hindi kami ang pinili. Nung kami-kami na lang sa bahay, hindi rin ako paborito ni Mama. No matter how I tried my best for her to be proud of me, hindi ko naramdaman yon. Mas inclined ako sa arts compared sa mga kapatid ko na matatalino sa math at science. Kumbaga, sila pang University of the Philippines. Ako naman, pang G4 Studio. Kapag nananalo sa Quiz B ang mga kapatid ko, matik may papansit at palumpia sa bahay. Pero kapag nanalo ako sa dance contest, may note sa mesa si Mama na initin ko na lang daw yung tirang ulam. Pati sa mga alaga naming pusa sa bahay, mas close sa mga kapatid ko kahit ako naman ang bumibili ng cat food. Unfair, di ba? Growing up, Ate V, I've just learned to brush this off. Kumbaga, sanayan lang. But I realized these are small things that leave a scar in you for life. In my senior year in college, jumawa ako ng mas bata sa akin. Naging kami for 4 years until noong may trabaho na ako habang siya'y estudyante pa rin. I was very busy starting my own career and to be honest, kinulang ako sa time sa kanya. I thought everything was okay. Yun pala, sa mga panahong wala ako, parati silang magkasama ng kaibigan namin. Eventually, nahulog ang loob nila sa isa't isa at naging sila habang kami. On my birthday, pinapili ko siya, Ate V. And just like everyone else in my life, hindi ako ang pinili niya. It was heartbreaking. Hindi pa dyan natatapos ang mga kalbaryo ko sa buhay. Hanggang sa opisina, hindi rin ako gustuhin ng mga boss ko. Masipag naman ako and I'd like to believe I excel in what I do. Pero parati akong nalalaktawan sa mga promotion. Minsan ako pa yung tinatambakan ng workload, hindi pa rin ako ang napopromote. Ang napromote, yung mas ma-PR at magaling manamit. Pero panay Facebook lang sa oras ng trabaho. Minsan iniisip ko, may mali ba sa akin, Ate V? Hindi ba ako kapili-pili? I guess all I'm asking for is a little validation. Is it too much to ask for? Sincerely yours, Kevin. Oh, Kevin. Una sa lahat, tawang-tawa ako sa mga bagay-bagay. Tawang-tawa ako sa, obviously, there's like that little play of words. Pero ramdam ko rin yung sakit. Ramdam ko, Kevin. And I was thinking, parang, ang gusto ko lang gawin is to give you a hug. Because, really, I have a sense na talagang malalim yung pinanggagalingan mo at may hugot ka talaga at may sakit talaga eh. May sakit dun sa heart mo. Pero siguro minsan mas pinipili mo na lang na, yun nga, sabi mo kanina, i-brush off yung mga bagay-bagay and gusto mo rin na parang sige, tawanan na lang. But I guess a lot of people, including me, could relate to your story, Kevin. Kasi lahat naman tayo, naranasan nating ma-reject, mabaliwala at some point. At alam mo, hindi ka nag-iisa sa ganyan. Malamang marami rin sa mga nakikinig sa atin ngayon na experience na rin nilang ma-reject at na-experience na rin nilang hindi piliin sa buhay. Oo, masakit. Masakit yun. Also, I like the way that you try to humorize things. Maybe that's your coping mechanism. I don't know. Pero ganyan tayo minsan, 'di ba? Parang we make fun of our hardships in life, and somehow that makes things bearable, or that makes pain more bearable. That also helps us to become more resilient towards the pain. Pero at some point, okay siya na tawanan natin yung mga problema natin sa buhay, if that makes us feel better. Pero may mga bagay kasi that involves emotion and deep-seated hurts na kailangang iproseso. Kailangang pag-usapan kahit mahirap. Alam ko, siguro nagpatong-patong na yung negative experiences mo mula nung kabataan mo, hanggang sa nag-relationship ka, hanggang sa pamilya, hanggang sa trabaho. Pero maganda rin na na-acknowledge mo yung mga pain na yon, because that is the first step to healing. Think about that, Kevin. The truth can be hard and sometimes hurtful, and the world can be unfair. But don't let this create resentment in you. Resentment not just towards people who have wronged you, but resentment towards yourself. Huwag mong isiping kasalanan mo o may mali sa'yo. Kaya ganun ang treatment ng mga tao sa paligid mo. In a world that's unfair, focus on things you have to be grateful for. Focus on people who are on your side. Focus on your victories. Focus on the blessings. Kasi sa totoo lang, meron naman talagang mga magagandang bagay na nangyayari sa buhay natin. Baka lang medyo na ma-magnify yung painful experiences, and that's the reason why we dwell on them. It's not too late to create new experiences, and don't be stuck in the past. You have a future ahead of you. Tandaan mo yan, Kevin. Ang katotohanan ay hindi talaga natin kontrolado how people will treat us, not even our family members, not even our friends, but we are in control of how we value ourselves. If people treat you badly, don't do the same to yourself by thinking less of yourself. Tungkol naman sa mga hinanakit mo sa family mo, Kevin, sa mom mo, someday maybe you could open this up to her. I'm not sure if you have already done that. And I'm also not sure of your dynamics in your family. Pero siguro pagka nagkaroon kayo ng heart-to-heart conversation ng nanay mo, and you'll be able to say things to her, baka possible na ma-address yung issues properly. And both of you will have learnings kung ano yung mga bagay na pwede niyong pag-usapan at pwede ninyong matutunan sa proseso na yan. And maganda rin na ma-open up mo sa nanay mo, kasi baka hindi rin aware yung nanay mo dun sa response niya sa mga anak niya. Minsan hindi aware ang mga magulang na baka may favoritism na pala sila sa pamilya, pero akala nila wala silang favoritism, or akala nila hindi nila yun napapakita sa mga anak nila, but probably unknowingly nagagawa niya yun. So it would be nice na pag-usapan ninyo yan at matuto kayo along the process. Sa office naman, Kevin, Just keep doing your best. Sabi nga sa Bible, when you work, work as if you are working for the Lord and not for men. Someday, all your hard work will pay off. The Lord will reward you in ways that you have never imagined. And minsan, alam mo yon, ang realidad naman talaga minsan napupolitika tayo. If you are in that situation, maybe also consider looking for other opportunities kasi you also deserve something better. I hope this is not a bad option. Just to wrap things up, Kevin, we all need validation. Kagaya ng sinabi mo sa letter mo, I think lahat tayo, ako personally, I need validation. Human as we are, we need a pat on the back. We need to feel valued and loved. That's normal. But our value shouldn't be dependent on other people. Hindi mo kailangang piliin ka ng ibang tao para magkaroon ka ng halaga, Kevin. Mahalaga ka because God created you with meaning and purpose. At lagi kong iniisip to, Kevin, at lagi ko rin tong sinasabi sa sarili ko na my value is not dependent on other people. My value is not based on my achievements. My value is received. It is not achieved. Totoo rin yun para sa'yo, Kevin. Ang value mo ay hindi nakaangkla sa kung anong sasabihin ng ibang tao tungkol sa'yo. Hindi rin yun nakaangkla sa kung anong sasabihin ng pamilya mo tungkol sa'yo. Pero yung value mo ay nakaangkla sa kung sinong gumawa sa'yo. And that is the Lord. Because He knows exactly the purpose of your life. He knows exactly your value in life. At alam niya rin yung mga hinaing mo sa buhay. Siya yung nakakakilala sa'yo fully, pero minamahal ka rin niya fully. Minsan kasi tayo bilang tao, di ba, we want to be fully known and fully loved. Pero pag kilala na tayo nung tao, alam na nung tao yung weaknesses natin, alam na nung tao yung mga bagay na hindi maganda tungkol sa atin, sometimes they don't love us fully. But the Lord knows you fully and He loves you fully. To the point that siya, pipiliin ka niya. In fact, pinili ka na niya. So siguro, nasa iyo na lang yun para tanggapin na pinili ka at minahal ka ng Panginoon. As is, where is. Hindi dahil magaling ka, hindi dahil marami kang kayang gawin sa buhay, pero dahil mahal ka niya, despite of who you are and despite of the weaknesses that you have in life. Tandaan mo yan, Kevin, okay? Once again, thank you so much for sharing your story to us. We really appreciate it. I personally really appreciate it. To all of our viewers here, maybe a few takeaways from today's episode. Number 1, recognize your own worth and value. Our value is determined by our Creator. Seeking validation from other people is natural, but it's essential to cultivate a strong sense of self-worth and validation from within based on the right foundation. As I've said a while ago, our value is received. It is not achieved. So our value is not based on our achievements or accomplishments or strengths and qualities. Pero i-acknowledge din natin yon. Celebrate your success no matter how small they may seem. Number 2, surround yourself with positive influences. Seek out individuals who appreciate and support you. Surround yourself with people who uplift you, believe in you, and encourage your growth. Distance yourself from those who consistently undermine or invalidate you. Building a positive support network can make a significant difference in how you perceive yourself. And I guess based from experience, malaking bagay if you surround yourself with people who really love you. Because those people who love you, they can encourage you, but they can also correct you. And when they correct you, you know that they are coming from a place of love. Hindi para lang i-tear down ka. Because they love you, they want the best for you. And number 3 is this: challenge negative self-talk. Pay attention to your inner dialogue and challenge negative thoughts or self-doubt. Replace self-critical statements with positive and affirming ones, or by the word of God or God's promises. Alam niyo, ang daming promises ni Lord sa atin. Ang daming magagandang sinasabi ng Panginoon tungkol sa atin. And even some verses in the Bible that you can read, ang sarap basahin kasi ang gumawa nun, ang nagsabi nun, yung tunay na nakakakilala sa atin, ang Panginoon mismo. Practice self-compassion. When other people can't give that to us, let's give that to ourselves. Practice self-compassion. Once again, thank you so much for your time. I'd like to give some shout out sa akin hong mga kasamahan sa Tulong Tayo. This is an organization that helps the marginalized. Nasa Catanduanes ho kami last week. So we have community development work there. We are also helping the community in Cagraray, in Bato, Catanduanes. So sa lahat ho ng mga kabataan na nandyan, sa lahat ng mga ate, ng mga kuya na nandyan, hello ho sa inyo. And of course, to all my brothers and sisters from Tulong Tayo, thank you for the work that you are doing. Thank you for helping the marginalized, and thank you that you are doing this because the Lord wants you to do these things. Maraming salamat po. Again, follow us on various streaming platforms and our social media accounts. Once again, this is Ate V, always here to listen and to think things through with you. Till the next episode of the Major Podcast with Venus Ra.
The views and opinions expressed by the podcast creators, hosts, and guests do not necessarily reflect the official policy and position of Podcast Network Asia, the hosts of the program, or other programs of the network. Any content provided by the people on the podcast are of their own opinion and are not intended to malign any religion, ethnic group, club, organization, company, individual, or anyone or anything.